Like, oh, like, oh, like, oh. Like, oh, like, oh, like, oh.
Yo, it's your boy JT.
And this your girl Tiny.
And you kicking it with us on this Blakk Sunday.
Sunday.
We're about to go up like the sun. And as you can see, we have a special guest with us. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Rachel. I have a podcast called RaeRantz.
RaeRantz?
RaeRantz. So we're going to get in that in a minute. I just wanted to introduce her because I want y'all to be like, who is that on the
She's
side
going
of
to be
JT?
talking with us today.
So we have a third host. One of us may be getting fired.
Oh, that's what that leads up to. I didn't even think about that.
What's popping?
So, what's popping today? We're going to talk about what's popping. So, they got a fashion show that's popping on May 1st. Our Real Reality Records owner, founder, Mr. H, is going to be in this fashion show. Now, is he performing or is he walking too?
He's just performing.
He just performing?
Okay, who the models? Cause we show a model, we ain't get asked to do nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna put you in touch.
The World is Back was
Shout
going to
out
be
to
there,
Nick.
right?
Yep.
Nick?
Yep, shout out to my brother Nick. The World is Back was gonna be there. That boy heard
So is his line walking in the show?
Mhm.
Oh, that's what's up. And he asked me to be a model.
I
I ain't been a model since I
did.
was 23 anyway, so it's all good. Nick.
All right, Nick, when I wear that shirt with the bleach stain in it, don't be mad. Like last time.
DJ She Nasty is gonna be the DJ. So a lot of people, you know, who we roll with, they're gonna be in this show. So if y'all can support, go out to what is that, Arlington?
Yeah. May 1st.
Fashion Metron in Arlington. Okay. So let's support them. We will be there, right, JT?
So next we gonna talk about snowfall. We ain't get no invite.
Oh yeah.
I
Invite us.
literally.
Oh, that's the one she just said. She invited us. Yeah, we coming. We finally got our first invite. I guess they had to see how we was about because we didn't get invited to the boat party.
We didn't get invited to the
They said the bus was full.
music video.
And I heard they didn't go
shoot.
down there on the bus.
We didn't get invited to the single release party too.
They text us last. They text us
No,
last.
I was the one who texted because I said, "Hey, are y'all going to Mr. H's single release?"
Oh yeah,
party?
they said, "Oh yeah, we forgot to tell y'all." So next,
Very last minute event.
And the response was, "I didn't think y'all was gonna come."
assuming. What's the first three letters in assume? Ass.
That's what he told Gwen. So next time, don't be assuming nothing. Just send an invite.
Period.
Period. Boss.
Hot girl summer. All right. So speaking of summer, we're gonna talk about them. Not them.
Some of them.
Some. Not some.
Oh.
The show them on was it Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Yeah, it is on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Rachel, Tiny, y'all have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about the show? I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
I'm on episode 1, and it kind of pissed you off already.
Damn.
Yeah, it's one of them shows.
Yeah, I'm on episode 2. Well, should be going on 3. But it is one of those shows that piss you off though, because it's like, how many slave shows y'all gonna make? Like, we get it. Our people
I
had
don't
to go
think it's
through it.
necessarily a slave show. It's more about like segregation.
Well, yeah.
and-
To me, that's still
but it's still
a
like
part of slavery,
racial
the
injustice
Yeah.
and the whole. Yeah.
Cause they had the people working for them and stuff, right? Didn't they have?
She on episode 1.
Or try to make somebody. Oh, well, let me know.
So let me ask y'all this: have y'all seen Two Distant Strangers on Netflix?
That's about.
No.
So it's about a black guy who keeps waking up with the same girl, and every time he wakes up,
Was she not his girlfriend?
no. Every time he wakes up, he goes outside, and the police kills him in all different ways. The first time he go out there, the police just shoots him because he bumped to this dude, and the cops like, "Hey, what's going on?" And thought he had weed on him. He shot him. Second time, he woke up. He was dreaming. He woke up. Every day, it kept repeating a different death.
So
Yeah.
why we always? My thing is like we already suffer like because I don't know how y'all
But
feel,
the
I'm getting
director
to
is
the
white.
point.
The director is
I
white.
understand, but I'm getting to the point where like just seeing on the news and like on social media about all these people who get killed by the police, that already stressed me out enough.
But
So I feel like why do we gotta keep on seeing shows and movies about stuff about black pain?
and let me say this. Well, we
I don't
haven't
get it.
we haven't had a movie or a show that shows the tables being reversed. American.
Actually, them is supposed to lead into that. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and there was another show like that was kind of reversed or something too.
what's that movie with not Nat King Cole? What's his name? Nat Turner. Yes, I said Nat King Cole. My bad. With Nat Turner, it was American. What was it? No, not Birth of a Nation. The new one came out where he stood the police station up, and the dude who killed his son.
So it's John Q remix?
It's kind of better than John Q. American Skin. Even at the end of that, he let the police officer go. And as soon as he touched the front door of the police station, he gets sniped. So we never have a positive ending. I see Auburn doing
But
a
y'all
roller coaster.
think you think a show or movie like that would last?
No?
Y'all don't remember back when like Fuck the Police came out and that was like a whole thing,
True.
and they was trying to stop that. Like I feel like that's what would happen now. It's like okay, they have a TV show or a movie, like even Birth of a Nation, like it was a whole thing. So even now, even with us saying defund the police, they gonna be like that's wrong. So they gonna try to stop that. That's not even gonna hit the theaters.
Right.
That's gonna stay underground.
Right.
That's true.
So it's like I see y'all point, but
Would
it's
it really go
like
through?
if would it really? Probably not.
That's true. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. All right, T. What we about to do next?
We got to support the community. So, like JT said earlier, we have our guest here, Rachel. She already introduced herself, so now we're going to get into what she does. And you know how she runs her stuff, you know, and why she here with us today.
Right. So basically, I just started my podcast about 3-4 months ago. It's fairly new, but it's doing good. It's gaining the attention that it needs. And pretty much my whole purpose was to basically heal people that need healing. I mean, we in a real trying time right now. Like everything is just heightened, but it's like a lot of ignorance that's out there. So it's like I guess my whole point is to try to combat that with a little bit of common sense. So that's what I do on my podcast. We laugh, we may cry, we may joke, but you get some type of message from each episode, each show.
So how did you go about, because you say your show is getting the attention that it needs to get, you know, how did you go about grabbing the audience, especially with what you're doing? Because it's like people don't like to always hear positivity or, you know, stuff that bring us together. How did you grab your audience? Because it's the same like with everything, music, movies, everything. How did you grab it?
I promote basically TikTok. I wasn't gonna get on TikTok. I was like, I ain't getting on TikTok. It's for kids. Like, I'm not doing it. Right. So I just was like, let me get on TikTok. I'm gonna promote my show. Well, basically what I did one episode was grab like the ignorant part of the episode when we joking, making fun of the serious topic. People love that. So they took that, run with it, watch the show, and actually get real knowledge. And that's just what I do in each show. Like, we gonna joke about the serious shit, but you take that little ignorant part, 30 seconds, that sounds stupid, people jump onto that. So that's how I started. And that's how I started getting the attention. And then
I hear that TikTok is like the thing to do to get like.
Yes, and it's probably like, it's good to get attention, but at the same time it's kind of worse because they're very sensitive on the content that you put out. So, I mean, I had a video out about big dicks is overrated. Right? They took that shit down like that.
That's true though. I'm sorry.
but yeah.
Even posting for H, I had to crop that video like 12 times.
For real?
On TikTok, yeah. You know that one part where the girl was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. They will take stuff down like that. But I mean, it makes sense. A lot of kids are on there, so they gotta kind of try to censor it as much as they can. But it's a good way to like promote your content.
So what Where can we see your podcast at, and what time does it air? Show?
It airs every Wednesday by 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can also listen to the audio version that's available at the same time every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on all podcast platforms, and I have a YouTube channel where you can watch the actual video.
Okay.
So do you have other co-hosts too, like, or do you have different hosts every week?
Different guests every week. I make sure that they are adding something to the show, that they have a clear message, behind what they do. But yeah, it's different guests. Like this next week will be a comedian. So I've been to his shows. He's an actual stand-up comedian, and you want to watch that, you can check that out next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
All right.
That's what's up.
That is. Where are you from? I hear an accent. Where are you from?
Everybody think I'm from somewhere else. No, I'm born and raised in Dallas.
You are? Oh, okay.
Where you thought she was from?
My family.
Up north somewhere.
My family's from Missouri.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
And Oklahoma, but yeah.
I heard. I was like, she from New York.
Yeah,
She might start stabbing her.
Oh,
Let me switch seats. So, your girls are aggressive. I'm trying to think. You have more questions?
I did, but you distracted me.
I'm sorry, but answer the question, because I had a question. I'm trying to get it back.
This the part of the show where that 30-minute thing pop up.
Oh my God, I forgot. I already know they're gonna mess with me.
2 hours later.
Was it about promotion?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was where do you shoot it?
Oh, I shoot out in Addison. There's a podcast studio that's actually owned by a black man. And so I just was finding studios like...
We said it earlier, guys. He said, please cut off the damn phone if hers was on. But you said it's in Addison, right?
It's in Addison. It's called Podcast Suites. Go support the black man. He's just trying to run his business, and it's dedicated solely to podcasters.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Probably down the street from me, I stay in Addison.
So was being a podcaster something that you've been wanting to do? Have you ever had a point where like you procrastinated about like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna just still put it off? And then what made you finally?
Yeah. Well, I've been on YouTube for a while. I started with hair, makeup type videos on YouTube. And in my YouTube, I would just always have a story to tell or a message to share.
Story time.
Yeah. Something like that. So it was kind of like, all right, I was incorporating that in my hair and makeup tutorials. Mm-hmm. So then I was like, I need to start a podcast, but I just didn't know where to start. And like in Dallas, the podcasting market is not as concrete as like Atlanta, New York, and stuff like that. So finding the resources, the connections, and everything is a little bit more, I guess, scarce out here than it would be in other cities. So I just had to dig and research. I spent pretty much all last year while we was on quarantine and stuff just researching.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it was just something we was thrown into.
Yeah.
Selected, handpicked.
Yeah.
Because we both have been on the radio. JT been on the radio way more than me. He Hollywood JT.
we not gonna talk about that.
All right, we're not gonna do that.
Because she already know where I'm going towards. Where can we find you at? Where can we follow you at?
Social media.
So all social media platforms is Rachel LaShawn. My name is spelled a little different. It's RaeChel, but it's Rachel LaShawn on all platforms: TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Rachel LaShawn.
So she on the panel with us today, or whatever, y'all. What we call this? The panel. She's on the panel with us today. So her social media information is gonna be up with ours as well.
Yeah.
Y'all know how we give ours out at the end of each show. So hers is gonna be up here too. So y'all be looking for that. Y'all better follow her. If she tell us that y'all don't follow her, we're gonna have a problem. Make us clap.
So when we coming on your show?
Oh, we can set that up.
Yeah, I want to come on your show.
We can set that up.
Okay.
Look at JT
Yeah.
It goes viral on TikTok and
I got
stuff.
nipples.
So.
I do.
I
Damn. I gotta smile.
That mean you
in
get
it.
old.
All right, we're gonna go on to the next thing.
What we got next?
All right, so we got real reality relationships. This is that time where the hearts fall and all that, and it look real cute and pretty. So,
Even though they ain't gonna do it right.
yeah, they ain't gonna do it right. Cause every time I do like this, nothing lands in my hands. So, yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, first thing we're gonna talk about is I said Kiki's. I've been saying that Drake song. Keke Palmer's marriage comment.
Dudes be like, I want you to be my girlfriend, but are you going to marry me? Are we ready to take it somewhere out of kid world? Because I'm not trying to be locked into nothing unless you're going to lock me in for life. Because we can just be friends and kick it till you ready to go.
So basically, little Akilah and the Bee was saying
He
that.
be saying I look like her.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Damn, you do look like Keke Palmer. Shit. Tiny and the Bee. So she made a comment saying that she want to skip the boyfriend and girlfriend stage and go straight into marriage. How do y'all feel about that?
Rachel, you go first.
You go first.
That's the quickest way to a divorce. I mean, you gotta marry your friend.
Period.
So if y'all ain't got no friendship first, it's gonna fail.
And he's a boy, and he's your friend first.
Yes.
I agree. I don't know if I can be able to just walk up to somebody and be like, yo, you want to get married? And then we stay with each other and, you know, she pee on the floor and leave her deodorant on the floor and her wig
That
on the,
works for some people.
the wig on the side of the headboard and all that.
But it don't work a lot. Like,
That shit's
you don't
scary.
see that happen a lot with somebody. You meet somebody, then the next. If I met somebody and they proposed to me next week and I just met them last week, I'm be like,
So
block.
do you believe in love at first sight? Do y'all believe in love at first sight?
No.
Damn, y'all hard.
So what about situationship to marriage?
But I think there's different
That's a good one.
stages of love. Like, you can meet somebody and connect with them, but it's like, I got love for you. Like, I care about you. Like, you cool as fuck. Now that, yeah, but I don't know
Not
about
in love, no.
Yeah, I don't know
I
about
believe in
that.
love at
I
first
can't
sight.
just meet you and say, oh, I'm in love with you, all right. Because then my mom think, this bitch crazy.
I watch a lot of love movies.
She in love with this
I really think that somebody can go somewhere and like you be pumping gas and the girl look at you and y'all just look at each other and y'all just feel that vibe like, oh, that's who I want to
I
be
don't mean
with.
that you in love. How do
Y'all
you
don't know me.
But how do you...
That ain't lust. That's not lust.
JC, you saying we don't... I know you.
But you know you know me. You know me. You know I that's me. Well, that's me. I don't know. Well, all right.
I feel like
So is it a time limit though? Like, is it a?
for marriage, no.
Like jagged edge, maybe?
Because I'm gonna give you an example. I know people who been together for the longest. Let's say like, cause people be like, oh, I ain't about to wait no 10 years for a man to marry. Hey Travis, a 10 year for a man to marry me, a proposal, whatever like that, right? I know people that's been in that people that's been in that situation or whatever, and they still together. They done got married after 10 years of being together, and they're still together, still happily married. I know people that's got together and been married 3 years and now they divorced.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
So there's no time limit on that.
So during the marriage, is sex a deal breaker?
Not having it is.
I believe it. Not having sex is a deal breaker.
It's an important part. Not to say it's everything, not to say it's number one, but it's a vital part
When you get older, sex
of
get
being
boring.
married.
It get boring when you get older.
So it's not important.
I mean, not to me now. I've been having sex since I was 12. It's old. It's like going
Well,
to
I
the
haven't.
We live. I grew up in a rough environment. I had to do some strange piece of change at a young age. But
Whoa.
like right now, sex. You said what? I'm not about to say what I did. I fucked for some gas money when I was in high school. I had to get around. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about is sex a deal breaker. So let me ask y'all this. If y'all been with a guy, you know, dark skin with a beard, with waves in his head, you know, smell like, look, she just got wet. And y'all dating 6 months or wherever y'all probation area is to give a man some. Y'all get in there, y'all do it. The sex whack. What's next? But he has a good job. He treats
I'm
you
not
right.
gonna leave him just then and there. I'm gonna try to work with him.
Like you gonna tell him?
You gonna tutor
Yeah,
him?
I'm gonna tell him.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm blind. I'm gonna tell him.
Okay.
Babe, you
And
know,
my experience,
we got something to work on.
in my experience, that kind of makes it worse because it hurts. Because it hurt his pride.
Oh, I like this
Well, that pride
conversation.
gonna have to be hurt.
Hold on. I like this conversation.
that pride that hurt, that might be a good thing.
So, hold on. So, hold on. I gotta hear her side because it's two
He might
different
not
opinions.
cheat if he know that he.
So you
might not cheat.
You stupid. So what goes on with you then? What goes on with you?
What do you mean?
The dudes,
Oh, yeah.
handsome, all that. Y'all
Okay.
get in bed is whack. What do you do? 6 months.
I'm gonna tell him.
You wanna tell
I'm
him?
like straight up like, cause you know afterwards y'all
I can't pretend.
No, y'all know afterwards they be texting like, oh, you like that? How'd I do?
Who do that shit?
A lot.
Some dudes still
A
do
lot.
that.
What? Y'all better
lot.
stop.
A lot. It's more like when they know they shit was
I
lame
was
and
about
they
to
want you
say
to
that.
lie.
I was gonna say they
about
know
to
they
say
shit
that.
whack. Cause
And they want you to lie.
I
and be
text
like,
five.
I was
I'll
just
text
about to say
like
that.
a week later. Be like, yo. I know how to
That was that thing, though. Should it be on you in the act? You know what I'm saying? To say what you want, to say what you like, to say what you really like. In that, like you just
In the act.
Like,
it's
why y'all
gonna
having
kill
sex?
the mood.
It's gonna kill the mood.
It's
First
gonna
of
kill
all,
the mood.
I'm
It's
not
gonna
about
kill
to
the
be
mood.
a school teacher while this is going on.
Yeah, eat that booty.
Am I here for a class or am I here to give my ass? Like what you want?
Eat that booty. Like, how you gonna be having sex? Be like, babe, eat my ass. Like, you.
It can be a little sexy, like, ooh, no, don't do it like.
That shit turn on to me. Like boy, I swear to role play turn on to me. I'm sorry. That's
That's
God.
not a little corny
Nah.
or a little cheesy, like.
Hell nah, I love
Don't
role
turn me
playing.
off. I gotta do that.
Like somebody come out.
First of all, I don't like to
Are
really
you
talk like
sick?
that, so I'm not about to be like, "Ooh, babe, yeah, hit it right there."
So-
You gotta come in some more, come up some more. I can't feel it.
Wait, men have deal breakers too for women.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
So why y'all, talking about size and all that? Cause y'all dry out quick. That's a deal breaker.
No, let me tell y'all something. A female is not gonna dry out on something she like.
Hell no, I don't believe
No,
that.
it's true.
That's true.
I don't
It's
believe
true.
that.
It's true.
You gotta know how to keep it going. It's possible.
I don't believe that.
It's true. I'm dead serious. It's true.
Who you calling?
So if y'all
Call these exes. Hello.
if y'all start fucking a noodle,
They watch
that's
the
on
show.
y'all.
They'll
then.
tell you.
Y'all know that, right?
What?
If y'all start fucking a noodle, that's on y'all. When that dick gets the noodle,
Oh, I ain't never had them problems.
alright, when y'all fucking gummy worm, remember that.
I don't know about that.
I know some women that they told them to go like this and like, where is it? Nah, that's you. He ain't interested. He think about somebody else.
Then at that
Or Call
point,
of
he need to tell that female, you need to get up, girl.
Nah, it's just, men don't tell women that. They just go blast them, which is the wrong thing to do.
I'm about to say that's wrong.
Now they go that home with them. I was beating the girl shit up, man. She went dry as shit, and we be like, oh man.
But that's on the guy.
I don't
That's
believe
on
that.
the. It
I
is.
promise it is.
I done heard some girls say condoms dry them out,
I mean,
That's for some people.
and I think that's a mechanism to get you pregnant.
What?
I'm just being honest. Like condoms dry me out. You want me to go wrong? Yeah.
No, cause I ain't about to just.
Where do you find these people?
like 90% of sex is mental for women.
Facts.
It's mental. It's all up in the head.
I'm not about. JT, no.
The crow. Oh shit. I'm telling you
I'm gonna
something.
question some of your other friends. 'Cause this
Shout out
ain't-
to my
this
other
ain't-
friends.
This ain't coming from me.
Hey, I'm
It
telling
ain't
you.
coming from me.
I don't like talking. Man, I wish they had another man on the panel because I feel outsourced right now.
Lance
Like,
can talk from across the
Lance,
room.
have you ever fucked the gum? I mean, have you ever been fucked on the gummy mode? Oh, okay.
Thought you had a friend.
Lance right. Lance cannot relate.
Travis Green, man,
Oh, okay.
Travis.
Well, let me ask you this.
All women I fuck with know how to keep it right.
No, wait. Let me ask you this then.
it
Do
ain't
you
that.
feel like if a female female go dry is because of the dude?
Man, so sex is based on communication. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know, like if y'all have chemistry in that communication, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like on motherfucking planet with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you steady like, if you trying to fire and you hit and you ain't firing off cylinders, you know what I'm saying? It's because y'all got a communication in the bedroom.
But see, some people have sex and really just
Man,
have
what the
sex.
fuck did you
Some
just
people
say?
don't really
We
like-
asked if she gonna stay wet, nigga.
I mean, if she ain't staying wet, you obviously
I don't fuck
with her.
some, and in the past, let me say that because I'm ex-ho. I don't fuck some girls and we ain't have no communication. She stayed wet.
I mean, y'all
It
had
was some
type
kind of way y'all done clicked in that moment.
It was just a, hey, you wanna have sex?
Even if it was just the feel. Oh, my bad.
If she was drinking.
Was I high?
Oh, you asking him was they high? Oh.
I don't think I wasn't smoking then. I wasn't.
Drinking?
Nah, I didn't start drinking till like 20.
You don't want the gas station food?
I probably was on standby.
Oh, good Lord. Okay.
I used to take them with a monster. It was a rap after that, boy. Hey, man, look.
How's your heart still beating?
I don't know. Boy, I was in that thing. Boom, that hole. And you get dizzy, you get lightheaded. You walking around like this, you like, oh, damn.
You know, fuck
Your equilibrium off and shit. Man, shout out to them Stamina RXs.
Hey, man. Blue pack.
That horny goat pill to get you. Hey, that thing kick in like that. I popped it one day in the car. I'm talking about as soon as I hit the gas, my sister, I said, I gotta hurry up and get to the house. And she said, my period just came.
Yeah. And this is what a period ends.
What we got next?
We got current news. And we got some current news to talk about.
So, dude.
So y'all know that first, Jarric, how do you say his last name?
Chauvin?
Do it matter?
Chauffeur. We called him chauffeur last time.
Yeah, we
so
call him
Jarric
chauffeur.
the chauffeur.
Yeah, Derek Chauffeur.
He got, the verdict the other day, not guilty on all charges.
Guilty.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Guilty.
y'all.
Guilty.
Guilty.
What? And we still
Let me not speak that shit. Don't cancel me yet. But guilty on all charges. But I think I say not guilty because in my head I feel like he might still get a bullshit sentence. I don't know.
He don't get the Amber Geiger treatment.
And that's what I'm afraid of. Like, yeah, he guilty on all 3 counts, but how we know, how they gonna do it? Is they gonna give him sometime probation, the other time, in jail? Is they gonna make him do the count that got the most time?
Well, I heard with all 3 combined, the maximum sentence is 75 years. That's the max he can
Really?
get.
But I also heard, and I was just about to say that, I also heard that with that 75 years, if you do, I think it said a fourth of your time, you're eligible to go on parole and get half your sentence cut in half. That's only in the state of Minnesota, I think. I could be saying it wrong, but it's something entitled that he probably won't be doing the whole thing. That's why I said it's probably going to be like an Amber Geiger situation where we all celebrated because she was found guilty, then all of a sudden the little bitch got 5 years. And she's about to go in front of a board, I think, in 2 more months. Because it just hit my...
No, she got 5 years. She had got a Bible. She had got a hug. And she got some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
That's what she got. From a black woman.
Exactly.
But y'all be talking about let's vote for these judges and all but they ain't shit either.
Mm-hmm. Nick is who's it? Dante, right?
That's Dante, right.
That's the one. That's the little buddy who got shot by police too in New York, right?
Was he like a Hispanic or
Yeah,
something?
he was like Hispanic.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
No,
he's black and white.
black.
He's black and white. He mixed black and white.
Wait, how old is he?
He's 20.
That's the
was
one
20.
who. That's
Well,
the one
I'm
who had a
thinking
little
about
boy.
somebody else.
I know it's been a lot the last.
Yeah, it's been a few people and I'm getting
Nah,
these names
this
mixed
old
up.
buddy who the cops said had a gun, and when they chased him up the alley, he didn't have the gun in his hand on the video, and they just aired him out.
And she said that she mistaken.
She said mistaken for a taser.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
With the
Because
lady.
she said taser, bow, bow, bow. Like, that's not your
Wait,
taser.
time out. You just mixed like 2 different.
That's a different one.
No, that's the same one.
Because the one in the alley was
No, he was sitting in the car.
Dwight White was in the car. The other one was 13 in the alley who got shot.
Adam Toledo.
Yeah.
Adam Toledo, that's who it is.
So with Dante.
Dante's the one that got shot in the car, right?
Yeah.
And
But she
Toledo was the
said
one that
was
got shot in the alley. They thought he had the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dante Wright was the one that the woman pulled the taser when she was, pulled the gun instead of a taser.
Yeah.
that been on the force 26 some years, right?
And she
Yeah.
said,
She said,
I thought
taser.
it was my. I feel like that was another tactic or something to get them off. But y'all can't go by, I thought it was, because I could have thought it was me pulling out my cell phone, but I pull out a gun and shoot Auburn in the chest, and I'm going to go my ass to jail.
I talked about that on my last show. How,
Period.
Like, on the civilian front, there ain't no excuses.
It ain't no excuses.
Like, think about how women, you remember Centoria Brown?
Mhm.
She was, like,
Mhm.
raped and all that stuff.
Oh,
and she
yeah.
shot, they took her ass.
They
They
took
took
her-
her to jail.
Yes, and then make no excuses.
Nope.
That's like baby girl in Atlanta that was in that in that abusive relationship. She shot 4 warning shots
She
in her. and
shot
they took her to
warning
jail.
shots, and
Yeah.
she got time.
She got like 20 years
she's
in jail.
prison, like, for shooting
Well, I
warning
think
shots.
she out because Ricky Smiley then was doing something for her. But I gotta look and see what happened to her.
Because I know who was working on her case recently. Somebody was it Kim Kardashian? Somebody, I don't know.
Man, fuck that.
There
It was Kim
Kim
Kardashian. It
Kardashian.
was.
Yeah, they was working on her case and stuff.
Still
because
see if she do that shit while she ain't with Kanye.
But you know the thing, she really do some good work. I don't support her, but that Innocent Project, she did some good work. Like, she really did. She had a whole program in Oklahoma. You know, I'm from
Free
there.
C murder.
But innocent program has always been there.
Yeah, but her
Sorry.
fame has pushed it further,
That's very
unfortunately. But, you know, take what you get, right?
So next one is
How do you say her name?
It's,
Is it Micaiah?
it's Micaiah.
Micaiah Bryant.
Yeah.
So this is the young lady that was shot like 4 or 5 times by the police. She died on a car. Well, she got shot and she was like up against the car, whatever. She was about to stab a girl who she was having an altercation with when the police shot her. Is this right or is this wrong? Is it justified or not?
I feel it's wrong because the tables were turned. That was a white girl fighting a white girl. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have shot her. I'm just gonna be dead honest.
De-escalate. Needed
Exactly.
to de-escalate the situation.
And this is a 16-year-old. As fast as he ran up on her with that gun,
He could've
the
tackled her.
faster
He
he
coulda
could have
tased
ran
her,
and
yeah.
tackled her, tased her, something.
It's a
Pepper
knife.
mace.
Like,
everything.
not a gun is not the first thing you should resort to. Especially as a police officer, you're supposed to be protecting. You just killed a kid.
Well, we do know what the police really actually are, who they really are, even during slavery time, what a police actually was. And it's like they living up to who they was back in those times, where they were slave patrols. And that's what it feels like right now. Just the way they treat minorities. I'm not even about to say black people, minorities. They treat us different than they treat their own kind. Because like I was saying earlier, you had the white dude who hit the cop in the head with a hammer, drove off with his head and arm in the window, no shots fired at all. But baby girl is protecting herself on her property that some girls about to come and jump her and you shoot her.
Have y'all ever heard of implicit bias?
Mm-mm.
It's where, like, basically you have an unconscious bias, in this case, towards your own race. So, like, us, we don't see black men or black women and feel, any kind of way.
Right.
You see an angry black man, you be like, he probably just having a bad day. White man see an angry black man, he's a threat.
Yeah.
So, but that just goes back to their implicit bias of my people first. Them other people, my people don't act like this. My white people don't act like this, so they think. So,
And that goes back to stereotyping us too.
Yeah.
Because we're the monkeys and the
Well, they look like
animals
monkeys.
and we steal, we kill, and all of that other stuff.
They do
So
that
of
shit
course
too.
they're gonna be intimidated by us, even though they do it the most.
Those stereotypes are actors of white people portraying black people. So it's white people being angry with makeup on.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
That's true. And
But this little girl should not be dead.
how much time we got? Two.
And if
36.
anybody that's black, I'm sorry.
Call-
I'm not sorry, but if y'all saying that this is right, that shit is justified, it's not. Put your child in that damn situation. Please. Matter of fact, you don't even have to have a child just to sympathize with that. Or just to see the situation. Like, would you want somebody to come up to your little sister, your little cousin, and just shoot them instead of de-escalating the situation?
y'all got in fights.
She wasn't a threat to the damn police officer, but yet the police officer shot her.
Have y'all ever gotten in fights back in the day, like in high school and stuff?
Yeah.
Imagine if a cop would have shot you then.
Exactly.
Cause I used to meet up at the parking lot.
I had
all
a
the
fight with a white boy at school. At Lake Highlands, I had a fight with a white boy in art class. And guess what they did to me? It called the police on me and tried to take me to jail. But guess what that white boy did to me? He touched my ass. But had the roles been reversed, and there was a black boy and a white girl,
That boy been in jail right
that
now.
boy would have been hanging from the classroom ceiling, especially at Lake Highlands, racist ass school.
Oh yeah, it is racist. Well, I just wanted to say.
And I told him that.
Another individual who not on here but who like still mess with me is Elijah. Old buddy, cause we really don't touch bases on him. Like we really don't. And that situation came to my mind because Buddy was walking home, and he was literally telling the police he's an introvert, like I don't bother nobody. He literally don't bother nobody, and yet you still put him in a chokehold and use trank, and he dies from that. Yes, and you can tell if you look at his videos.
He don't bother nobody.
That man came in there with an instrumental from some animal noises and said that he was gonna make a song off of that, and just talking about how he loves life and all that. He even told the police officer, I have nothing against y'all. I love y'all. I don't see no harm in y'all. And they still killed them. So when people ask is it gonna stop, I don't think it's gonna stop. I mean, these just damn near you gotta just deal with it at this point in time. And this is my opinion. I really think there's nothing nobody can do. I don't.
And there's a lot of people that we forgetting about right now too. Like, you know, I know we all happy for George Floyd and stuff or whatever, but we still got work to do. Breonna Taylor, we don't want to never talk about the women.
Yeah,
why nobody's
still
talking
Sandra
about
Bland.
her no more? Sandra Bland
Still Sandra Bland. Still don't know what happened to her. All right. What? No. What time is it, Tiny?
No, I ain't doing that shit today.
Giveaway time.
That's how I be.
No, I don't want to do this.
But it's giveaway time. You know, every month we got a giveaway for y'all. You know, we still working on how we changing it up, how we told y'all we was gonna do. Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Like we said before in the previous episodes, it's gonna be an easier way for y'all to win. It's gonna be more type of giveaways and, you know, better prizes and everything. So y'all just stay tuned for that.
All right.
Now what time it is?
It's about that time to set like the sun.
Set like the sun.
So,
first of all, shout out to our.
I was just about to say that. She took the word.
Yes.
How's everything for you?
It's good. It was fun.
Okay.
I enjoyed myself.
All right,
We
cool.
glad you enjoyed.
We ain't gonna be no
us.
topic
We
on your
enjoyed you
story.
too.
No, y'all gonna come on the show.
I don't know, this retarded ass podcast.
No.
They had me up on this damn podcast.
They ain't have no food there. Oh.
I was looking for it.
I know.
We came in here looking too.
All right, so make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We'll let Rachel start off with hers.
Rachel LaShawn, RaeChel, LaShawn.
Y'all should know how to spell LaShawn. If y'all don't,
Yeah.
get a dictionary.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna see it up here, down here, left, right. Somewhere on the screen, y'all gonna see her social media.
Mine is Jarric Tucker, Jarric Tucker. And please don't call me that in the street because I will pull up.
Even though he gonna be right there.
Thanks.
And mine is K Marie 504. That's Kay Marie 504. Y'all gonna see it somewhere on the screen, like all of our names. Make sure y'all go to RaeRealityRecords.com. Check out the site. Give us some traffic. You know, like that traffic on 635. Give us that traffic. Go to the Instagram page at Real Reality Records. If you want to be featured on the show, anything, hit us up.
Please. Damn. All right. So remember to stay black and stay all that. We out.
Blakk Sunday.
Whole lot of choppers on your ass.
Oh, that's a wrap.
Like, oh,